Morning, everyone. How is everybody doing out there? This is a last second live. I was like, you know what? Let me do a live stream. Hang on. Just checking. Checking to make sure everything is good. It's a nice day today. It's Sunday. But you know what? I'm just going to stay home. But I should get out there while the sun is shining. Hey, good morning, Mike. How are you doing? How are things in Angeles City? Modern day drifter. How you doing? I don't know. Just feel lazy today, right? Happy Sunday to you. Rivendell Coins and Antiques says there's 16 people in here. George, hey all. Gary Barangay, My Life in Times. Gary Burge, My Life in Times. Welcome from San Diego. Yeah. Hello, Angeles never changes. You can walk 200 feet and it changes. And it changes where you are. Yes, very true. Very true. Just, yeah, I you know what, now that I'm here, aside from a small handful of people from Angeles City, and like a very small handful, I really don't watch too much of Angeles City videos anymore. I did watch our Philippine Journey, Mike's live stream he did with all the vloggers and stuff. And beyond that, you know, I don't live there. I've been there, done it. Nothing changes. Yeah. By the way, you really look healthier these days. Thank you, Gary. I checked my sugar levels with the pinprick. You know, you test your finger and draw blood and then put it in a machine and it calculates, you know, what your sugar level is. Last night before I went to bed, a couple hours after I ate, I was at 90. 90. I couldn't tell you the last time I read a 90. I really couldn't. Then this morning I woke up 5:30, checked it around 6 o'clock. I didn't eat anything yet, didn't drink anything, no coffee. And it was 111. Those are good numbers. And I'm just taking medication. I'm not taking the insulin. I mean, even though I bought some, because I'm like, you know, let me, you know, start getting on this real hard and, you know, really, really get my numbers under control and stuff. But I haven't used insulin. It's crazy. Just the medication. GR, how you doing, GR? Yeah, Mike. You know, you deal with it too. Ricky USA, how's Ricky USA doing? Jack Doe, I should put it. Ricky USA. You know, I have this option here to put people's comments up, and maybe I should put them up more often. I don't care for Ace Bachelor Fool, says Jack Doe. Isn't that the icon? Isn't that what's his name? Andy Kaufman. Isn't that one of the characters Andy Kaufman played? The icon of Jack Doe. Notice your coughing is a lot less now. Fresh air, good for you. Yeah, I still have like a little cough in my throat, but not nearly as much. And I said, yes, I am on metformin. I always said it. I blamed all that excessive coughing and stuff on just living in the city. You can't get away from it. I don't care what city you live in, anywhere around the world, you can't get away from that pollution of the air, of the cars, of the, you know, whatever. And in a country where things aren't really, they don't really enforce to the nines the some of the vehicle emissions and stuff. You're gonna deal with it. You are. I can remember I went to now this was 5-6 years ago. All right. I remember I went to a place to do my emissions on my motorbike, right? But he's like, yeah, go here. So I went there, and what they do is they'll turn your bike on, then they'll stick a tube in your exhaust. And then that tube is supposed to read the exhaust fumes and everything coming out of it, right? So I'm looking, and I follow this line from the tube that goes into the building. So I went into the building, and I looked. It wasn't attached to anything. Yet I still passed. I still passed. Have they gotten more stricter? I couldn't tell you. I know here we drove by there's an LTO. LTO, right, Lut? LTO, right? Yeah, LTO here on the island. And we drove by the other day, and it was full. So I don't know if they only do certain things certain times of the week here or certain times of the month, but there is an LTO here. Yeah. Matthew Allen, how are you doing, Matthew? How is everything your way? Mike says, I only know this because of your vlogs. The 1014 white pillars about 2.5 feet tall have been taken off Walking Street. The ones by McDonald's. Yes. When I left there, they were still off. Will they return? Who knows? Who knows? Like I said, there's always something going on there. Andy Kaufman. Mark Doyle. Good morning, Mark Doyle. Howdy from communist Canada. How much is my metformin? What do I spend? I take 2 types of metformin. 1,700 pesos, give or take, for a bottle of 30, and then the other tablets, it's like 1.5. I'm spending, huh? The other one's 2.7. Look, the other one's 1.7, one's 2.7 according to Lut. So 1.7, 2.7, that's 3, that's 4. 2, 4, 6, 80, like $80 or so, give or take, for my medication. It is what it is. That's the trade-off here. My prescription plan doesn't cover me here, so it comes out of pocket. However, doctor's visits are dirt cheap. So there's always a trade-off. Always going to be a trade-off. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm behind. Mike wants to know if you're feeling okay, Lut. She's still in bed, not like her. No, Mike, she was up. They could see the lump. You guys can see the lump in the mirror. Then once in a while, Lut's foot will appear over here. She was already up this morning. Oh, there she is in the mirror. Wave. We could see you in the mirror, Lut. Wave. She was already up this morning. She got up. Like I said, we woke around 5:30. Went down. We had coffee. She had coffee. She made breakfast for everybody. She didn't do dishes because, well, the girls do the dishes. Like I said, everybody has a job here. She came up. She was on her phone. Then she rolled over. And yesterday she was out with her brothers and cousins and stuff, and they were out fishing or grabbing clams and just different things like that. And I don't know if she got a hold of a jellyfish or something, but something is making her itch like around her back. So she's been dealing with that. And I have some calamine lotion. I put some of that on there. That is the thing, man. Out here in the province, Bruce, how you doing, Bruce? Out here in the province, the thing that gets you, that'll get at you, the thing that irks me probably more than anything and bugs me more than anything are like just the mosquito bites, right? The mosquito bites. I know when I was in the ocean a couple weeks ago, a couple days later, I had this like rash on my arm here. And I showed it to Lut's uncle, and he said, yeah, he goes, you got into like some type of jellyfish or something that caused that rash. But God, I sleep at night here. This is how I sleep at night, right here. All right, there it is. I bought this here. It's a bug zapper, right? I bought that bug zapper when we were in Angeles City. All right, and I used it, but I didn't use it. But I got that thing mounted in my room at night, all right? Aloe vera. Yeah, aloe vera. I don't know. There's got to be aloe vera around here. We had a whole bunch back home. I thought you'd peed on a jellyfish thing. I did, Maximus. Yes, I did. But I got that running at night. I got the fan running at night on us, and I sleeping under the covers, all right? That's how I sleep. But you could still be out and about, like the video I did yesterday about the beach. Like we were down there, as we were getting ready to leave, the mosquitoes were just cranking. You know, I eat the garlic and the honey, and yeah, I'm thinking it's working, but it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to control all the mosquitoes. But bugs, like these little bugs, little ants, like you got to watch you don't get in them red fire ants. But yeah, that's mosquito net to cover the bed. Yeah, I could do that too. Did I say bite or sting? Jellyfish sting. If I said bite, I'm sorry. Yes, they sting. Yeah. Logging life. Hello, how are you? Hi, feeling everyone. And hey, everyone. CJ says, Al's starting to come along. I see stained glass for a cause. Seems to be something good. Yeah, I know where you're getting that from. You're coming from that. You got that from that hate channel. The channel that definitely didn't do his research. You gotta love people. You gotta love, like, just the ignorance of some people and the things they say. Mitch Bromwell, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Yes, the cabinets are coming along. The one here in the hallway, it's a nice big size cabinet. That project's been going on now for a couple days. It's like yesterday, they all went fishing or clamming or whatever. A couple days before that, it was a birthday party. And then the next day was hangover day. And so I'm thinking today that cabinet should be completed. I'm thinking. Then we got the cabinets downstairs. Like I said, by the end of the month, everything moves slow here. Watch out for the butterflies of love. Yeah, like right now, our uncle got sidetracked because somebody's here talking to him about business, I guess you could say. Those fire ants are the only things that sets out to attack. Yeah, you know what, Vlogging Life, you are right. Don't accidentally step on one of their little nests, man. You will know it. Man, they tear you up. I remember sleeping in a provincial unair-conditioned room with no screens. Not fun. Yeah, we have screens on all our windows up here. The air conditioner's not in. The plug is there. It's just a matter of having Lut's uncle cut a space out for the air conditioner. During the day, it gets a little warm up here. I'm not going to lie. But I turn the fan on at night. No real need for the air conditioner. It's cool. Let's put it that way. It's cool. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Brian, I have family all over the Philadelphia area. I'm definitely not a hater. All right, CJ. True fact, Philly, everything is slow in the Philippines. You are correct. You are so correct. And here it even seems to be even slower. Paul says, dang, I am bummed. I never bumped into you in AC. I lived in Manila and vacated in AC for years. Yeah, Paul, I've been here. I was there 8 years. I was out. I was about. I was doing things. We took vacations, of course, and scuba diving. But 8 years. I mean, everybody knew where I ate breakfast, and I was there. Did I go out partying and bar hopping and drinking and all? No, that wasn't my thing. No desire to do that. Occasionally we would go out. Lut and I, bar hopping, but it was very rare. So if you came to Angler City and you were the night owl and then sleep all day and you probably wouldn't run into me. Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of how I lived there. I stepped on those fire ants while trying to piss in a bush and whatnot far too many times, especially in the dark. Yeah. Like you know it as soon as they start biting you. James says, that's one thing I can't live without is AC. Yeah. You know what? Here's the thing, James. When we were in Angler City, I had the air on 90% of the time. I'd wake up in the morning. Well, first of all, we'd sleep all night with the air conditioner on in our room. I'd wake up in the morning, turn that off, go out into the living room area. Around 11 o'clock or so, I would turn on the air conditioning in the living room. That would run all day. And then, of course, when I went to go to bed at night, I'd turn that off and turn the one on in the living room or in the bedroom. I think it all depends on where you live in anywhere in the world, right? But in the city, boy, it just gets hot. Seems like we just have a nice breeze here. But yeah, there's some people that can't, and nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And the thing is, in Angler City, when you run that air conditioning 24/7 and you get that bill, man, you'll be like, damn, I ain't going to run my air conditioner. Are you close to the CDO? What is CDO? No. It says no, Jim. When will you tile the floors downstairs? Don't know. Next month's project is the windows downstairs. What else, Lit? What else? Windows downstairs. And you want to tile, she wants to tile where her kitchen sink and everything is. Who knows? We'll get to that. We will get to that. No budget. Charlie. Hello from Baguio. How does Bing Bing feel about going to school in the province versus the city? Can't really tell yet because they haven't started school here. You got to understand something. Bing did go to the school in the province before she came with us. But she hasn't had the ability to, I guess, right now compare because she's a little bit older than when she came with us, when she first came to live with us. Lut did sign them both up for school. She enrolled Bing in school. So she's enrolled. What did they give her a test? I think did you explain that in your video? Oh, okay. Lut explained it in her videos, Lut's Diary Adventures in the Philippines. They gave her what did they ask her? Like, they gave her a test, exam. And exam is only reading. I don't know the whole details. Lut knows it. But yeah, I guess after a month of going to school here, we'll find out. She goes to school here all day compared to Angeles City. She was only half a day, so all day here. So we'll see. We'll see. Leg is doing fine, Mike. The medication worked. The swelling went down. The redness went away. The only thing I could do is I got like a scab about that big, waiting for that to heal. But yeah, the leg is doing fine. One thing about Manila that was slower was the traffic. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Because it's bumper to bumper. There's no way to to speed up into traffic in Manila. Yeah. Mike says, I've been learning Bisaya, but I forget how to say ants. Is it migas? Magas? What is ants?
Migas.
Omegas?
Oh.
Ko.
Oh.
Ku.
Oh. It's you.
Humigas. Humigas. That's what it says. Humigas.
Migas.
Humigas. I need AC at my age. Wait. I'm not too far from Oli now, attending a graduation party. James, Oli, PA? Is that where you're at? Out near Oli, PA? I used to go out to the Oli Fair and Oli AMA, American Motorcycle Association, used to hold their rallies out there. You had RMC, Reading Motorcycle Club, which I was not a full member, but a card-holding member. I know right where Oli is. Oli Dairy Farms. Yeah, I know where that's at. If you're talking about Oli that I'm talking about. Traveling Monkey, thank you. We still got a lot. I mean, we got boxes still in that side room where our bathroom is. And my TV sitting on a box. We still got boxes here. Once that cabinet gets built in the hallway, a lot of the clothes are going over there. A lot of things are going over there. So yeah, it'll even be a lot nicer. It is what it is, you know. Finally electric through the whole house. Yeah, there was electric up here with a power strip to it. Now, if that power strip, I had another power strip, and it was crazy. But now everything's up, everything is running. Yeah. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you. Where am I? Should have built a small 2-bedroom, 1 bath on the family property. It looks like there is room for a small bungalow there. Yeah. Life is too short. Hello. Big Blue. Good morning from Florida. Good morning to you. Paul Rogers. Philly, glad to see you and the missus are enjoying life. You have to know your walks around NAC was a moral booster for me for years gone by. I did enjoy them, but again, all the best and keep on keeping on. Thank you. Yeah, there's still a lot of people. There's still vloggers. If you want to see Angeles City, you want to see the walking street, the progression of walking street, there's plenty of vloggers doing it still. Some are just completely dedicated. Others do a little bit here, a little bit there. Others, they don't even want to do a walking street. I'm not doing walking street. To each their own. To each their own. Like I always say, to every single vlogger out there starting a channel, no matter where you're at, where you live, do it your way. Do it your way. Don't worry about what other vloggers might think of you or say about you. Do it your way. It's your life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. It's my life. Like Frankie said, I did it my way. Bon Jovi, right? Do it your way. Do it your way. All you vloggers out there, do it your way. I'm not going to do it because of this. And great, that's your choice. Then another thing, I'm going to start on a rant. Mitch Bromwell, thank you for the super chat. People say, and I truly understand. I truly do. Everybody thinks their content is great, and as you should. As you should. Like Frankie said, like Frankie said, I did it my way was in It's My Life. But Frankie Sinatra saying I did it my way. All right, back to my rant. As you should. You should think your content you put out is good. It's great. It's the best. Nothing wrong with that. All right. You can turn around and you can put all kinds of fancy editing in and all these different transitions and you know what I'm saying. You can make it fancy. All right. Nothing wrong with that. But then I hear people say, YouTube don't appreciate good content. YouTube don't push good content. It's not YouTube's fault that people don't watch your people's content. YouTube is just the platform that is there for you to watch. That'd be like getting mad at your TV. I'm mad at my TV because my TV is not showing me good content. No, YouTube's just a platform. You can't get mad at YouTube. Do we control the algorithm? Can we control the algorithm and work? Nah, man, it's the algorithm. But do it your way. That's why I say do it your way. Same way when you move to the Philippines, do it your way. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I say it again, it's hit or miss. YouTube was made for that idea of people recording themselves in a nicely environment. They will push what makes them money. Yeah, they will. And then I'm hearing, I hear people say, here's the thing, I did it my way, and I don't care. I don't know why they push garbage. That Philly man, his stuff is, and these are Angeles City vloggers, and I'm not going to say their names, but they're in the clique. Philly's videos are junk. They're junk. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't edit or he doesn't do anything. He just uploads and I did it my way. Yeah, that's what they say. Remember stuff. When the cameras are off, the clique talks. And I will be doing a video about the clique and other people. Trust me. But do it your way. Always do it your way. Don't worry about what other people think. It's your channel. Philly is the master of the running gun. I'm also the master of the bum gun. But we don't have a bum gun here. Anyways, I got sidetracked. We don't have a bum gun here. You guys believe that? You guys know what a bum gun is? Bum gun. I call them the bum gun. They're here in the Philippines, and that's a lot of, they don't have toilet paper. A lot of times you go to the bathrooms here, right? And there's no toilet paper, right? Remember this, guys. If you are coming to the Philippines for the first time, you're coming here, whatever, pack wet wipes, pack toilet paper in your backpack, in your pocket, because sometimes you go to public bathrooms here, and I would say the majority of the times you go to the public bathrooms, unless it's in a mall, and even in a mall, bring coin, carry toilet paper, carry it, or get used to the bum gun. That's the little thing. You look back behind a toilet and they got the little squirt gun you pick up, You'll see them in America. They're attached to like a sink, and you pick it up and then you hose off your dishes and stuff. Well, that's what they are here. They're a bum gun, and I don't have a bum gun here. That'll come. We will get the bum gun, right, Lut? We will get the bum gun. Now, guys, this might sound gross, but it is here in the Philippines. Filipinos will take a water with a tabo bucket, and they will wash with their fingers in water and soap, and I can't do that. I can't. I will use toilet paper. I have toilet paper. But yeah, interesting, fun stuff. Hey, all Philly is the cleanest floor in the Philippines. Yeah, it's clean. Well, it's clean for a wooden floor, right? We're going to get the sticky tiley things in here soon. I don't know when we'll get that. We'll get it all done.
Wow, everything is soon. Okay, one by one.
Once you become a YouTube creator and meet the eligible, you get a monthly email from them. They offer an explanation how to build your audience and do marketing for your channel. I get stuff all the time, from YouTube saying, try this to help grow your channel, make your channel bigger. Everything changes from year to year. They were wanting you to push shorts. I did that for a while. There's people making a living off of YouTube just doing shorts. Believe it or not. Do shorts. They give you ideas. Somebody said, well, a person in the clique, Angeles City clique, said, Tua, I know how to make my channel grow, but I won't go to that low level. Oh, really? Here's my challenge to you. For a month, do it. And let's see if you can get your channel to grow. Do it. Do it your way. But yeah. I've lived a life that's full I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than I did it my way. How does that look? Good?
I think they're all entitled.
They want you to make no money by running Christian Filipina ads. I get these things all the time too. My Gmail, because my Gmail is connected to my YouTube, with these people wanting to collaborate. I want to collaborate with you. I get ones, hey, if you mention our product in your video, we're going to give you X amount of money for it. And I don't even go with it. I don't use it. I don't go with it. First of all, I don't trust these things that are too good to be true, right? Like I remember somebody said they got an advertisement offer from Levi. All right. And this channel really wasn't that big, but they said, hey, if you click on this link and follow this, and we're Levi Jean Company, and we'll pay you in this and that. They wound up clicking that link, and it wound up shutting their channel down. That's why I don't trust it. If it's too good to be true, I just don't trust it. Brian, talking about using bum guns, and they use their hands as soap to wash with. One big question is what did they use to dry off their bum if there's no toilet paper to use for drying off then? That is a good question. That is a good question. And I'm going to tell you exactly what they use. Because I've gone into public bathrooms here, and I didn't have toilet paper, yet they had the bum gun. They did have the bum gun. So I'm going to tell you what they use. Their underwear, they just pull up their pants and their underwear, and that's it. Let your clothes absorb it. It is what it is. truly enjoying this new life you've undertaken, but I'm a country boy. Yeah, thank you. I'm enjoying it also. Welcome to paradise. I just bought a ticket to come back to the Philippines from my YouTube money. Good for you. Good. Yeah, it's the thing, you might not make a ton of money. People think, like, now don't get me wrong. There are YouTubers that do make a lot of money, and I'm going to, ones that are here in the Philippines, a lot of money. You look at guys like Becoming Filipino. That dude's making money. Filipina P, she's making money. Vince Snow, he's making money. Your big YouTubers, and there's even Filipinos and Filipinas running YouTube channels. They're making big money. All right. I'm not making big money. I'm making okay money. It all depends on the amount of views you get for the month. But you can make some money. You can make a little bit of money. And, I hear people that say, I'm not in it for the money. I'm just not in it for the money. However, I'm not getting the recognition that I deserve, that I feel I deserve, as you should, But I don't know. I mean, I started out just doing it for fun, and it just kind of exploded. It just did. I don't know. If you want me to go on another rant, I can, because something just popped in my head. I don't know. He's making some money. I mean, everybody's making a little bit of money. Yeah. When we were in Boracay, RS ran into a Filipino with 3 million subs at the resort we stayed at. Yeah. Yeah. But here's the thing, too. All depends on where your ads are coming from. All right. If the majority of your viewers are coming out of the United States, your AdSense, Google AdSense is paying you more per view than, say, your views if you're solely based in the Philippines and all your ads are Philippine-based ads. I don't know if that makes sense, but because people that are in America and watching the what do you call it? The advertisement is different than, say, in the Philippines. Bruce Davis says, Brian, when are you going to do a video about that? It's coming. It's coming. I'm trust me, it is coming. The cowboy, the Judas cowboy. Yeah, it's coming. The Judas cowboy of Angeles City is coming. Stay tuned. Just the facts. Just the facts. You started doing videos walking from Plairdale to the vape shop on Fields, and people like seeing it. Yeah. Here's another thing people have said, and part of the clique, the YouTube Angeles City clique, had said Philly's channel only got big because of COVID. You know what? I went back and I looked at the amount of views I was getting before COVID, and they were doing pretty good. Did COVID help? Sure. But be mad at Philly because of COVID, and he was here, and his channel grew because of that. Don't be mad at Philly for that. But yeah, I've heard that too. But I went back and I looked at videos, and like I said, the videos and the views prior to COVID, and they were getting really good views. So for the clique, the ones that say, that on camera pretend to be holier than thou. I'm not about drama. I'm not about negativity. Until the camera comes off, then they're all about it. But yeah, I've heard that too. No big deal. Vince says, Brian, my wife and I will be arriving in Surigao around Thanksgiving. She's from Dapa. Are you guys close to Amarot? Ask good if you're not sure. I haven't heard of it, and Lut's not up here for me to ask. Yeah, Dapa. Of course, we know where Dapa is. I don't know how far from Dapa Amarot is. But yeah, Dapa's a cool little city. You know, it's a cool little barangay. I was told the other day, we had a lot of heavy rain the other day, and from what Lut's cousin said, he went down to Dapa and it was the water was high. But yeah. Where are we at? Jay Harper. Hello, Jay Harper. Modern Day Drifter. I enjoy your videos more now than when you were in Angeles City. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't sure. You know, I have those loyal, no matter where I went, what I did, where we did, that would follow us and watch the videos. I knew those loyal subscribers were going to come along on this journey. I knew, and I was getting a lot of people. Ed Lippett, how are you doing? I knew a lot of people were saying, you know, we can't wait for you to get out of Angeles City, you know. And like I said, my viewership has gone up. But according to the Angeles City Click, which I keep referring back to, the Click boys, it's going to wear off. The newness will wear off and people will quit watching, and, you know, it is what it is. But I'm getting a lot of people that I've never even seen comment before, commenting, along with those other people like that always left comments. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. As long as I'm enjoying life, right? It's my life. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Matthew's no matter where I go, Matthew will follow. He will check it out. Been a sub from you since the start. George has been a sub since the start. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you're correct, Mike. I see making comments that really haven't. The Upside TV, thank you, sir, for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Mike Boys or Click Boys or Click Bear. The Click. You know, the Click. You know, remember when you were in high school and you had the Click? You had the clique of jocks. You had the clique of the cheerleaders. You had the clique of the nerds. You know what I'm talking about. The cliques. That's what I mean. The YouTube cliques. The cliques of Angeles City, Philippines. I got kicked out of the clique. Actually, you know what? I'd be honest with you. Couple months, well, quite a few months before I left Angeles City, I quit talking to certain people, certain vloggers. You know, people talk, word gets around, and, you know, I was hearing, you know, trash talking me and this and that. And it's like, you know what, I don't have time for that. I really don't. Some people say, oh, it's jealousy. It's this. I really don't know, but I don't have time for that. I did still continue to talk to a few real people. But I've been kicked out of the clique. I was kicked out months ago. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, William. I'm not that cool. I'm you know what? And I'll tell you right now, the environment you live in has a lot to do with it also. If you're a city guy and you just love the city, that's great. You know, that's great. I like the province. And if people have been following me for a while, since like when I first came over here, Lut and I did live in her province. Oh, that was when we first came over here 7-8 years ago. We lived there for 6 months because Lut's father was on his deathbed, and we were taking care of him and spending time there and stuff. And we had a nice, tiny little apartment, little house, all in one, right on the beach. I went out my front door, and the ocean was there. It was beautiful. And we lived there for 6 months, and I always said it was very, very beautiful there. However, there was nothing there. And what I mean by nothing there, as far as modern civilization, there was nothing there. Now, you got to understand something. When I moved there, Keith, thank you, sir, for the super chat. Thank you, sir. When I moved there, I just come from America, right? My whole life living in America. All right, let me go out to eat. Let me go to, Wawa. Let me go to Wawa's a superstore for coffee. Let me go to Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean? Let me go to the grocery store. I had all the conveniences of America. Then I left to come to the Philippines. Let me go to Dairy Queen, right? Get the chocolate peanut butter blizzard with extra chocolate peanut butter in it, right? So when you come to the Philippines, you're craving those things. Like you've been so used to those things your whole life that when you come here, it's like, yeah, I want it. So when I was down there in the province with Lut, it's like I just come from having all that. And I said it was beautiful. It was very beautiful. I think the most modern thing they had there was a Dunkin' Donuts, right? But it was a beautiful, beautiful place. And then we left there and went to, feels like we're shaking again. Then we left there and went to Angeles City. We had all the comforts. We had all those comforts again, the malls, the Dairy Queens, the restaurants, the McDonald's, the hotel. We had it all again. But I didn't, I always just said it was beautiful. And so now here we are again. And I think it's beautiful. I really don't miss those modern things. Like I said, I can go get them. I can go to General Luna and get a pizza, a burger, a good pizza, a good burger. I can get those things there if I really want them. I can go to Siargao Island and go to the mall, and we probably will. But no. But you know what I do miss? Tasty cake. Because nobody bakes a cake as tasty as a tasty cake. I grew up with them. It's a Philly thing. It's an East Coast thing. Tasty cakes are like ho-ho. I guess you could compare them to there's no comparison. But like a Hostess cupcake, things like that. No, you cannot get a tasty cake in the Philippines. I did have a subscriber, though, when we were over in Angeles City, and when we had our first store, I had a subscriber show up with a box of tasty cakes. And I think like three or four boxes, right? And oh man, I devoured them. And when I went back home a little over a year ago, I got tasty cakes. And another thing I got is CJ Snyder's sourdough hard pretzels. That's another one. Snyder's of Hanover, Pennsylvania. Oh, that was another one. Turkey Hill iced tea. Better yet, Turkey Hill ice cream. The best ice cream. Better than Breyers, but the best. And when it come to like, I loved mint chocolate chip Turkey Hill ice cream, and I loved the chocolate peanut butter chocolate peanut butter Turkey Hill ice cream, and they never ever skimped on anything. Like you would get chunks of just peanut butter in that chocolate peanut butter ice cream, and chunks of chocolate chips and mint chocolate. See, now I'm getting hungry. However, I won't find them at all here in the Philippines. Those three things I won't find. However, I did find Snyder's honey mustard pretzel pieces. I did find them, and I think you can buy them on Lazada. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, there. Snyder's. There it is. Sorry. Snyder's honey mustard and onion flavored broken pretzels. Yes, I found them here. And I bought them, and maybe Lazada might have them. But yeah. Shut up. Those are my favorite. Mike, Lazada. Check Lazada. They did sell Ho-Ho's. Is it Ho-Ho's? One of them. Over at SNR. And very expensive. Oh, Jim, yeah. Utz. Mama, is it Mama Utz potato chips? Grandma Utz. They were the best. They're another one. But I don't think you can find them here. What about you guys, SNR should carry them. Yeah. Peeps. You remember Peeps? You guys know Peeps. CJ, you know Peeps. The marshmallow Peeps out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Those were at what is it? Landers. They had them at Landers, but they weren't a big hit. They brought them out around Easter. No, they brought them out around Christmas, like just different. And they were on sale after Christmas. They couldn't give them away. The typhoon, they had a Typhoon Odette a few years ago that wreaked havoc on this island. But you're walking around, driving around, looking around, you can't tell. I mean, everything is grown back. The businesses in General Luna have rebuilt and reestablished, and but yeah. Honey mustard. No, I like honey mustard. Honey mustard and chicken McNuggets. Hood and Seal tests made the best ice cream. Drake's made the best packaged cake products. Okay. I liked aside from like pastries, like mass-produced pastries in a grocery store, I liked Entenmann's. I thought those were good. The Entenmann donuts. Boy, could you know? And I watched a video a few years back about basically companies that built America and stuff, and it's like, you know what? Just give me a small fraction of the money that Entenmann's makes, and I'd be happy. Sounds like a good business idea. The cake, Philly, yeah. The thing is to get the proper ingredients to make things. Like people had said, why don't you start a food stand selling cheesesteaks? Well, aside from marketing to the American expats, maybe the quality of the meat you would have to buy, the rolls, to find a good roll, it's going to cost. And there's, and don't be fooled when I say this, because there are Filipinos that have money. For the average person, the average Filipino that walks down the street and stuff, working for, a couple $100 US a month, they're not going to put the money out for it. But like I said, there are very, very, very well-to-do Filipinos living in the Philippines. And not just a handful, there's quite a few. Yeah. Charlie's Chips Lemon Cookies. They were delicious. And then you get to keep the tin. Yeah. Yeah. I have an email attached to my YouTube channel, Philly in the Philippines, gmail.com. Send me a message through that. Remind me that you'll be here in November or December. Your wife's from DAPA, and we'll talk that way. That's the best way. But yeah. Yankee Boy, Tony from New York. Nice to see a live video. Just curious, what is the clique you got kicked out of? Oh, the clique I got kicked out of. The Angeles City. Well, I can't say all of them because they're not all in the clique. The Angeles City, certain Angeles City YouTube vloggers clique, the clique. I call them the clique. I got kicked out of the clique. Only a few of them. Only a few of them. Not all of them. The ones that just there's those out there that just do their own thing. They don't give a shit what anybody thinks, what anybody says. I'm doing it my way. Then you got the ones that are so worried about what another vlogger might think or might say, or worried about what another expat might say, because they came to the Philippines to appease all the expats in Angeles City. You know, they built the channel to make the Angeles City expats happy. Well, last time I checked, YouTube reaches out to the world. But I got kicked out of that clique. They don't talk to me. Yeah. And I'm so brokenhearted. You remember that, huh? I remember 6 years ago you ate some peanuts with an ant, and the peanut red ants, and Hannah used to come to her shoulder, and Liberty the cat. Yeah. Yeah, I remember eating that peanut with the ant on it, and my lip swelled up. Does a video on the vlogger site Filipina P. It was a couple months ago when she went to Valencia. She went to Mark and talked to a man who was selling pickles, etc. I don't know. I don't watch her channel. I really don't. A lot of people follow her. A lot of people watch her. A lot of people hold on and grip tight to every word she says. I don't watch her. Nothing against her. It just, she's not telling me, like, there's nothing there that that interests me. You know what I mean? There's nothing there. Like I said, nothing against her. So. Some of these vloggers should go back on their meds. And here's the funny part. The vloggers that some people just don't like, right? And I'll even say his name, Ace Bachelor Cool, all right? He's not even in a clique because they don't like what he does. They don't like what he says. They don't like the things he does. I don't particularly care for him. And I always said, leave my family out of it, all right? Leave my kids out of it. If you want to talk about my wife, okay, but don't talk nasty about her, But the thing is, some people are thinking, oh yeah, that's that Ace, it ain't Ace. It's the ones that have you fooled. It's the ones that have you fooled, thinking they are the way they are. But I'm telling you right now, I've associated with these guys. off the camera, in get-togethers, in another vloggers get together at his house and have food. All right? They are not what they appear to be on camera as they are off camera. Trust me. Trust me. I have no problem saying it. Tony, watch out for the Yankees this season. What about the Phillies? The enemy of your enemy is your friend. Well, I don't know if they're religious people or the things they say they don't want to be involved with. Off camera, they are. No, because guys like Mike, our Philippine journey, I say Mike is like the Switzerland of the YouTube community. He's neutral. He'll sit and he'll listen to you. He may give you his opinion or whatever. He may not, but he's neutral. He's not. Mike does his own thing. Mike's not out there trying to build a YouTube channel to make millions of dollars. He didn't come to the Philippines. Mike didn't sell everything he owned, come to the Philippines with a savings, no any other type of income coming in at all, no pension, no nothing, all right, and try to build a YouTube channel to sustain his lifestyle. Mike didn't do that. Mike came here, he set himself up. Good for Mike. I wish I'd known Mike years ago, but he does his own thing, and he doesn't have to impress anybody. Mike's always been like that, as long as I've known him. And people might get mad at Mike because Mike associated with me. Mike don't care. Mike doesn't care. Either you like him or you don't. He's never done me any wrong that I know of. Yeah. Do I miss going to Champaign? No, I haven't been to Champaign for years. Well, no, years. I haven't been to Champaign for months. Let's put it this way. That was one of the places I like to go, sit, relax, enjoy. The music's not blaring. The music was good. Well, thank you, Mike. I'm not saying there aren't other vloggers out there. There's lots of vloggers out there. Your subscribers and your subscriber base tells you what people think about your channel. If your channel's not growing, I don't know why it wouldn't grow or whatever. It's just people decide whether or not they like your channel or not. Like I said, not YouTube. And an older live stream, Navy hat ripped in the old dirty grandpa. I think the names were, I don't know what happened to him. The Navy guy, I'm sure he's around. Amen, Bruce. Who cares about it? People like you or they don't. I'm having a great time here in the Philippines. That's the way to be. PJ. Oh, hang on. JLB has an IQ of... You remember me? We met in Angeles City and Walking Street. JP, honesty, if I were to see your face, yes and maybe no. I have met so many people walking down Walking Street, from subscribers to people that live there. So that's like an open, broad statement. I said, if I were to see, CD Morrissey, if I were to see your face, more than likely, yes. I'm good with names. Victor C., how are you doing today? You offered me your car for sale. A face. Used to pop into Tom and Ruth's live streams on occasion. Tom is in the States again, working towards saving and getting his wife and daughter to the USA. Okay. Yeah, I remember Tom and Ruth. I didn't know he went back to the States. I haven't watched his channel for quite a few years, but I hope he's doing well. Him and his daughter and his wife. Yeah, I hope they're all doing well. Tom was a nice guy. Tom and Ruth. Big Mike from Salt Lake City. Sorry I didn't catch what happened with Lut. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I couldn't tell you. Is World Zoom still incarcerated? I really, really, really couldn't tell you. Well, I don't know his financial state, his financial situation, unless maybe he came out and said it. I really don't know. That's the thing. I mean, people. I always said, and then I'll say it again, and those that are here, if you're coming to the Philippines, or for that matter, anywhere, and you want to go, especially here, come here, retire, have some steady monthly income to cover your basic living needs. Your basic living needs, things you need to live. Have enough money to cover that. All right. Beyond that, everything is splurging. Everything is, going beyond. You show up with a savings and you can plan it out in your head. All right. I can spend this much, and this much for the next couple of years until I get a Social Security or whatever. Well, a lot of times that don't work out. All right. It don't work out. But I wish Tom the best. Always come. I could say it, people could say it, but people will do what they want. But have enough money to at least live. Survive. There it is. Survive. Couldn't tell you his status. Maybe he just got tired of it. Maybe he just didn't want to do it no more. Let me see. Let me copy this. Let me paste this. If anybody wants to join the live stream, feel free to join the live stream. I put the link up there. Actually, I want to look to. Hang on. We had 2 quakes back around. Yes, I did feel that, David. Matter of fact, it woke. The one happened at night. I know it was dark out. And it woke me up. It was a nice little rattle. And then the other day we were sitting here up here, Lut and I, and another little rattle. So yes, I did feel it. Let me see. I know the one thing I'm grateful. I have a private pension plus Social Security from the USA. Yeah, I'm not collecting Social Security yet. I'm not, and you know what? People have said this, but it's not true. It's not true. They said, "Oh, Philly, you're collecting Social Security from working for the state." No, I'm not. No, I built a pension, a small pension, not a massive amount of pension, but I built a pension, working for the state, 16 years for the state, buying 4 years back military, gave me the 20. Okay, small pension, enough to live here, but I'm not receiving Social Security. 65. And the thing is, when I went out, when I got hurt, I had lawyers, even our lawyer from the DOC, from our union, He came up to me and he was saying, "Hey, listen, I can get you on Social Security disability." Huh? He's like, "I can get you on Social Security disability. You're a shoo-in. You work for the Department of Corrections. You're a shoo-in. We've done it for people that have gotten hurt in the past." You know, I told him, no. I told him, no, I don't want it. I'll wait. So I am not on Social Security disability. Did you get disability from your hurt? While I was hurt, I was getting what's called Heart and Lung Act. No, I had enough years in to get a retirement. While I was out hurt, yes, I was getting a disability check every month. All right. Once I left and settled with the state, I don't get disability from the state. There's no such thing as state of Pennsylvania disability that I know of. Prison pension disability. No, because I get a 1099 from my pension. SSDI is earned, not free money. Okay, yes, earned, right? You know what I'm saying. But yeah, SSI or SSDI. I don't get SSDI. I do not get SSI. My pension my checks getting deposited into my bank account does not say federal government. You know what I mean? So, anyways. Let me see. We've got Jim A. How you doing, Jim?
Doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. I don't know if I got a feedback or anything. You guys let me know if there's a feedback. So far, nothing.
So no feedback yet.
No, you're coming through clear. I'm not getting a feedback. I don't hear a feedback on your end, so we're good to go. Knock on wood, huh? Where are you at? You in the Philippines there, Jim?
Yes, I've been here for about 7.5 years.
Okay.
I live near Manila. Probably about 20 miles from the federal capital of the Philippines.
Okay. Is that city or
I actually live in Las Piñas City.
Las Piñas City, okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with a lot of Manila. I tried to stay away from Manila.
I understand that.
Like I didn't mind going to Manila, for a day or two to, just the city and explore around a little bit. But I echo from your guest. I just couldn't live there. Let me see. Let me try something here. Edit mic settings. Echo cancellation. That's on. He's underwater right now. Huh. So, guest needs to mute YouTube. But then he couldn't hear me. Huh. Yeah, well. Let's see.
Idea if I can fix it or not.
Yeah, I don't hear it on my end. People hear it on their end now. Judith! Wow, Judith!
Hey, what's up, Brian? It's Bruce Davis. It's Bruce Davis. Just using my
Judith, is that your wife? Is that your wife's account?
Yeah, that's
all right. Because I didn't think Judith had a beard.
Yeah, no, it's Bruce Davis from the chat.
Yeah, all right.
So
how you been?
I'm doing good. I'm just here in Angela City. Me and my girl are gonna go see a judge tomorrow. So we're gonna go get a date. I'm getting married here real soon. So.
Awesome! Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Where are you doing that at? In Angela City.
Yeah.
Okay. What do they do that down at the City Hall?
Yep. Gotta go to City Hall
Okay.
tomorrow. Yep.
So you're not doing like the big marriage and all that, and
She didn't
Yeah.
want that. No, she doesn't
Right.
want that. She doesn't want the big wedding. She doesn't want the big ring. So that's how these girls are.
well, some.
Some.
What? Now you still had to go to like marriage counseling and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes,
You have to
yes.
do that. Yes.
Okay, so you got to do that and all that other stuff. See, I don't know. I got married in the States. Lut and I. So well, I mean, good for you. Congratulations. Where's the honeymoon? You going anywhere? Barack guy? Walking Street?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna find somewhere nice to go. Take her before I go back to work. But yeah, we'll find somewhere.
So you're going back to the States then?
Yeah, I have to go back and work for 5 more months. So.
And then work 5 months and then come back?
Yeah.
Here,
And then I'll be
back to the Philippines.
and I'll be doing what you're doing, going out to the province. So.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
What
But
province?
What province are you from? What is it? What is it? Pangasinan?
Pangasinan? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think that's
All right. Yeah, cool.
So yeah. But I'm
All right.
enjoying your videos, man.
Cool. Thank you.
Just wanted to let you know. So thanks a lot. Man.
All right. Congratulations. Have a safe flight back to the States and then back.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you. Yeah. All right. Let me, oh, something happened. I lost Jim. But, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Wait, hang on. Let's bring old Mike. Let's bring old Mike to the table. Hang on. There's Jim again. There you go. All right, there you go.
Hey, Billy, how's it going?
Good. I don't know. Is there an echo? Is there a feedback?
It seems. Yeah, there's an echo.
Let me try something. Jim, I'm going to mute you for a second. All right, talk now there, Mike. Anything?
I don't know. Let's hear. No. Yeah, I hear it.
A little? Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I blew out my little speakers to my, and I don't think it's this. I blew out my speakers to my laptop here, so I put the bigger speakers up here, and I don't know if that's giving a feedback. I don't know. Let me try something else.
Let me see if it may be
Settings.
Yeah.
Audio.
How about
Echo
now?
cancellation. See, now I just put on echo cancellation.
All right. Yeah, that
Reduce-
seems to have worked.
Reduce mic background noise. I don't think I'm getting background noise. How's that? Anything better?
Yeah, I think that the echo I think was on my end. I turned on echo cancellation.
Right. All right. Well, let me make sure that's still on. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, what's going on, Mike?
Wow. So I talked to my buddy last night.
Right.
We went to dinner for Mongolian out at Margarita Station, and I was talking to my buddy prior to that about his hospital bill up at Clark. Jeez, he's getting he's over $1,200,000 pesos now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did he what did he
All right, so you have a tendon in your upper thigh that
Right.
connects to your kneecap. It's called your quadriceps tendon. He somehow, I know how he did it. I'm not going to repeat it because it was stupid. All right. But he fell and ripped that tendon off his kneecap.
Wow.
So, and then it retract, it's like a rubber band. So with nothing holding it, it retracted up into his upper thigh about 5 centimeters. Um, and so they literally had to lay open his knee, cut him like a butterfly from his about 4 centimeters above his kneecap to about 3 centimeters below it, drill a couple holes in his kneecap, and then turn around and attach it. And
Right.
now he's how he's you know getting ready to start rehab, and what a
Wow.
mess! What a mess!
Yeah. And I'm sure his Blue Cross Blue Shield pays for it all.
He had no. He was totally self-funded.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing,
Totally self.
that's the thing, when you look at it, it's like, all right, I'm at two and a, what 1.2 million pesos so far. All
Yeah.
right. Would it have been worth it just to get on that plane, head back to the States, let your insurance cover you, rehab cover you, and then hop back on the plane to come back?
I don't think so, because I mean, when you think about it, his only insurance, the only thing he carries is Medicare Part A.
Right.
So he wouldn't be covered for any outpatient stuff, like rehab or anything like that. He'd just be
Right.
covered for his hospitalization. And so I would think, the going cost for that kind of process is maybe Medicare would pay like maybe 30 grand for it, and
Right.
then he'd have a 20% copay on that. So, he's going to have 6 grand there. Then he couldn't walk at all. So, he
Oh,
would
yeah.
have to have been in business class. I don't know. Probably it would have been close. Would it have been one way or the other? Yeah. Um,
Right.
but, you know, either way, he didn't, and he's paying.
Yeah. Well, we can't see what the future holds. So,
No. And he had other issues. I mean, he's uncontrollable hypertension. Um, I mean, so he had other issues that played into the surgery and made it more complicated, and so it's what it is.
right.
I just checked yesterday. I was talking with Arlen. We're gonna be in the province in mid August. So come mid August, um, we'll be up and around. We'll be about an hour from Surigao City. So
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know where you're at. Well, I don't know where you're at, but I know the area you're at. That's for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
yeah.
I,
Well, you went right through our little hamlet
yeah.
there on your.
Yep, I know. I know. I couldn't remember the name of it, but I know we went through it because you said, "Hey, you fly into what do you call it? Butuan. You're going
Right.
to take the bus and that bus goes straight up to Surigao Island. Well, you're going to go right through our village or our barangay on the way up."
Yeah.
So I know we went through it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You probably passed about 150 yards from our house.
Right. Right. Well, you're coming in August for Fiesta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just so looking forward to that.
There's plenty of bad boy to eat, Mike.
Yeah. But it is. But look, you know what? You're looking good. You're looking more relaxed. You're looking, um, uh, you're looking just relaxed. As long as the leg is getting better, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got your you've got the most important room in the house on its way to being done completely.
Yeah.
You know, your little man cave there is now um,
Mhm.
suitable to relax in and everything else. And I'm going to tell you, we did the same thing. I mean, the land that we bought had an old house, and the old house was, only a third, two-thirds finished. And we ripped it apart and rebuilt the whole thing like you're doing right now. And it took us a year.
Right. Hey,
Uh,
is it on my end, or does anybody else? Is Mike's mic dropping in and out?
is my microphone dropping in and out?
I'm asking somebody else. I'm like, it is and it isn't. Like the other day when you were doing a live, it seemed like it was doing it there too.
Yeah.
Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Say hello.
Hello.
I
Sit
wonder.
down. Say hello.
No, because I'm taking all the dogs. I'm giving them a bath. Yes, hello. How's everyone doing?
Hello, Lot. How are you?
I'm good. Look at my face. It's very red.
Yes. I saw you were swimming with a suntan also.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of sunburn yesterday because we went to this getting a clamps. It's like 7 meters or 8 meters is the most. And then I am trying to bet them up, but I can't because they can stay longer in the bottom than me. And then we swim like 2 hours, but I didn't get any clams. All I get is sunburn in my back
Ah.
Jellyfish thing.
and jellyfish stink.
And so how
Okay.
big are the clams there?
Oh,
They're like big.
they're nice. They're
They're like a
nice-sized
big
clam.
size.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the thing I do is just hold their bag with a floating device on that the device. It's a floating things that they float. So I'm just holding them while waiting for them because I already surrendered.
So did you already eat the clams?
Oh yeah, we eat that on supper and we eat that in morning. We eat twice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, I gotta go, Mike. You have a good day, okay? I have
You too, Lot. It's good to
I
see
have
you
a
again.
things to do. You too.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
Take care.
I don't know what she was doing with the dogs. Mike's mic is fine. Okay. Maybe I don't know.
No, it was cutting out the other day, and a couple of people said it was cutting out for them too. I adjusted the volume on it, and we'll see if that makes a difference.
What's the cost of lobster here? I couldn't tell you. I know what I'll pay. Let's uncles and brothers and cousins, they go out night fishing once or twice a week. I'm not going out. But they'll go out night fishing. I already told them, and they'll come back with some nice fish. They came back with a trigger fish. They came back with an eel. Like they come back with, some fish. I already told them, I said, anybody gets me a nice sized lobster, it's 1,000 pesos for them.
Yeah, that would be cheap still.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cheap.
And yeah.
I saw a video yesterday, I think it was. I guess Eric and Mercy are back in town. And they were doing a walk and talk, and they went by a live seafood place that I'd never even seen or heard of. And that guy had live shrimp and live lobster. So I'm going to try and find out where that is. Yeah,
Here.
in Angeles.
Wow. Yeah, they sell lobster here. Somebody said about cold water. No, they have warm water lobster here.
That's true.
Now when you were in Boracay, I know when I was down there before they did that whole cleanup, all the restaurants used to sit out on the beaches and all that. And I remember walking down that walkway, and they were selling lobster, and they were really colorful lobster. but that's
Colorful.
warm water lobster. See, now
Well,
you
it's
tell
not-
me, you tell
Yeah,
me too, Mike. The shrimp here, all right, it tastes different than the shrimp back home in the States.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the shrimp in the States is cold water, a lot of it. Here it's warm water. There's a
Yeah.
big taste difference here.
We used to so we in Mexico, in the northern Sea of Cortez is where warm shrimp come from. But in North Carolina, that's all cold water shrimp. And it tastes totally different than the shrimp out here. The shrimp out here, I think, is a little bit sweeter.
And
you know,
they're farm raised, right?
huh?
Aren't the shrimp here like farm raised shrimp?
Well, yeah, a lot of them are. A lot,
Right.
you know, I mean, all your prawns are farm raised.
Right.
A vast majority of the shrimp that you buy at the store really here isn't even from here. It's
Yeah.
tiger shrimp from Vietnam. So,
Right.
but when you live at the coast, you know, and they have shrimp in that area, then yeah, it's like that. In different places, I don't know. You know what? I love shrimp, and I don't really give a shit where it comes from. It's all good to me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like Maine lobster, cold water lobster. I like. I mean, it's not. I don't like it. I just prefer, you know, like Florida lobster.
Okay. Did I lose you, Mike?
So no, I'm here.
Mike. Oh, all right. You know, the other thing you don't really see too much here also is scallops.
No.
You just don't. I mean, you can find them at like S&R, Landers, but they don't sell scallops here. Is it scallop a cold water? I don't know.
I don't know offhand.
Right.
The big one. I mean, they have scallops, but they're these little tiny button
Yeah.
things. I mean, yeah,
Like a
they're
marble.
tiny. It would take 50 of them along with a salad and maybe a side dish of fries to fill me up.
Yeah.
But you know, the kind of scallops you're thinking about, you know, size, you know, diameter of a 50-cent piece and about a quarter-inch, you know, thick. Nah,
Right,
you don't get those here.
You know what's weird? You remember that, Mike?
Yeah, it's still there.
Still there. Yeah, that
Jeez.
little red is still there. Oh. What do you need?
Oh, looks like Lot's putting Brian to work now. Clean this, clean that.
Those are her fins in my boots. I tell you what, I those dive boots I bought for diving, I've used them to walk in the ocean here because sometimes you walk in and you know the first 15 feet or so might be stony,
Oh yeah,
so you got to watch when you're walking. But with those dive boots on, the soles of them are a hard sole. Oh, they're beautiful. They saved my foot. Andy Omar, what's up, Philly? Say yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
Wow,
Andy's
Andy's in there. That's nice. Uh-oh.
Hang on a second.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta go see Arlene. She's heading to SM
All right.
before she
All right.
leaves. You guys take
All right,
care. Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up too. Thanks for joining. But I'm gonna wrap this one up. Andy, you're a day late and $1 short. It's Andy the troll. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. Thanks for joining the live stream, saying hello, bringing your questions. I see a lot of people now that are leaving comments and are also in the live stream that I haven't seen. in live streams before, and they're going to start hammering and nailing because they're getting ready to finish up the closet out in the hallway. So, all right, guys, thanks again, and we will talk to you later.